So again, the title is The Strength Training Anatomy Workout 2, Frederick Delavier, Delavier. It's a really great book. It shows pictures. It has written descriptions of how to do the exercises correctly, what are the safety matters. So if you're a kind of read it and learn it person, there's a great book. If you're a watch it, listen to it, and learn it person, there's online videos. Okay? You can always talk to a knowledgeable gym friend. Don't talk to the biggest, strongest person. It doesn't necessarily mean they know the most. Okay? And don't talk to the person who's always had six-pack abs their entire life. They might not know the most. Now, might they? Yes. But it's not a given. Okay? So find somebody who seems to have made progress. Who has made the most progress that you see in the gym? Maybe you don't know that. Okay? But maybe you do. So see who's somebody who looks like you. What have they done so far? So, start asking around. Start talking to people. Say, hey, I was doing these, dumbbell presses. Would you, if you have 30 seconds, can you watch me do them and let me know if I'm doing anything wrong? That's fine. They're going to need 30 seconds to rest in between an exercise. So just ask them. Get their opinion, okay? Ask a couple people who are very consistent with being there. And like I said, maybe they've made good progress. Maybe they look good. So they have what you want to achieve. Ask them for their opinion, okay? Now, the last thing I'll say is a trainer. Now, I'm a personal trainer, so this sounds like a business ploy. But it is true that if you want the best results in anything in life, you go to the professional of that. So if I want the best results for a plumbing fix in my house, I'm going to go to a plumber. I'm not going to go to a mechanic or a seamstress or like a personal trainer, okay? So if you want plumbing, you go to a plumber. If you want your car fixed, you go to a mechanic. If you want to learn how to train, you go to a personal trainer, okay? So they know how to get you to the best results because that's what they should know and that's what they're a professional at. So just like as with any other professional, you got to ask around, get opinions of people who know them, research their backgrounds, maybe see how long they've been a trainer for. You can ask them for credentials. So do some homework, just like you would look up a little bit about a plumber or a mechanic, look up about the trainer, okay? Then take what they say and see if it works. So be willing to learn, but make sure you test it before you just blindly believe it. Put them to test. Make sure they can get you results. Okay? So, but that's going to help a lot, is paying attention to and addressing in some way your technique is absolutely vitally important for you to get the best results. Now, why do we care so much? Because if you're going to be in the gym, if you're going to put in the work, why not get the most for the time and the effort you're putting in? Okay? So, I would really, the whole point of me making this podcast, was to encourage you to take a second look at technique. So, if you think you are addressing technique, maybe you can address it more directly. If you think just going to the gym and doing stuff is good enough, holy shit. That is ridiculous. Sorry to be so aggressive. But if you live your life based on things being good enough, it's not going to go well for you, okay? So, good enough is a curse. You want to be doing it. If you're going to do it well. I'm not saying you have to be perfect, but why not put a little bit of effort above good enough, okay? So, if you're going to do it well. And so put some effort into it a little bit, okay? So, every time I write programs for clients, I include technique videos for every single exercise I give them, even if I've been working with them for a year, because I want them to always look at the technique. I want them to understand the best way of doing things. So please, whatever you're going to do in your next workout, go look up a technique video or two, okay, for at least one exercise. Give yourself a couple pointers, some things you want to look at and pay attention to, and see if it helps. You'll find it's probably going to give you a better connection with that exercise. And if you were to do that for all the exercises just that day, you're going to get much better results out of that workout. And then every single time you repeat those exercises, you're now going to get better results. So just invest a little bit of time into technique, and it can make long-term, lifelong changes in the quality of results that you're going to get. Okay? Cool. So now, if you need any help or any kind of support in any way, always reach out to us. Our email is brutalironGym@gmail.com. Cool. If you like the podcast, please share it with family and friends. The more people we help, the happier the world will be. Also, if you like this information, you can find more from us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Brutal Iron Gym. And if you have any questions, feedback, or suggestions, we'd love to hear from you. The podcast is for you, so we want to know what you want to learn about. You can tell us at our email at brutalirongym@gmail.com. Okay? As always, I hope this was helpful. And thank you for listening. And thank you for watching.